This is Duke University.
It's me again. When I'm not attending conventions, I'm a research scientist here at Duke. And I noticed something funny about four times in my 2 years here. I would try and learn a new recipe like to etch silicon, which is something that everybody does. Intel does it a billion times a day, right? But if you go to somebody, even in research science, like over in the engineering school, and ask them, how do I etch silicon? They can't tell you. They say, oh, go look in the literature, which takes a lot of time. So I went to epicurious.com and was looking up a recipe, and in that same way that cartoon characters look at their friends when they're starving, their friends look like hamburgers. You know, these different recipes started, instead of like bacon, I was seeing silicon. And I started replacing the mealing course with, you know, the process and the critical features and the equipment. And I thought to myself, this is brilliant. All I have to do is get like 100 of my friends to take over food.com, and we can replace all the recipes with scientific recipes, and then we'll have everything in one database. But that didn't make a lot of sense. So we should make our own. And instead of just having a nice ingredients list with equipment, one of the things that scientists need when they find a new recipe, or even an old recipe, is they need to buy that equipment. They need to do it frequently, and it's expensive, and you can't go to the grocery store like you can with food. So next to those lists should be a shopping list. And you just click all the stuff, oh yeah, I don't have that, I need to get this, blah, blah, blah. At the end of it, it takes you to the checkout for each of those websites, and you can buy the stuff you need to do what you need to do in less than 2 weeks. We've taken a few cues from IKEA and decided that since a lot of people who use, you know, scientific processes do not always speak English, we should use standardized images such as, you know, pouring from a beaker into a flask, or stirring something, or maybe have a timer. And hey, why don't we make the timer actually be a timer? We figure that in process development, people can contribute their own images and files. They can branch recipes off to, you know, this one works better if you're doing X. We can have talk pages just like Wikipedia does, so people are collaborating. And anyhow, a lot of opportunities for ad sales and directed ad sales. So if you have any interest in this idea, this one we're just getting off the ground, please talk to me.